Hello viewers, welcome to Hila-P Sports Entertainment TV. We are back again and this is the weekend review. We'll be talking about the FA Cup as far as the English Cup competition is concerned. Simeon, welcome to the show. I think we have seen what played out in the Premier League in the week, and we saw surprises and upon surprises. Now we'll be talking about the FA Cup and what to expect in the FA Cup as far as the FA Cup English Cup is concerned. We'll be starting with Wolves. Oh, they'll be hosting again Liverpool. Is what played out in the Premier League? Are you expecting to play also in the FA Cup?
I mean, nobody expected that to play out. This is Wolverhampton Wanderers that we're talking about, and against a Liverpool team that has improved a little bit in recent times.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was shocking. It was a shocking result.
Definitely.
They'll feel very bad talking about Liverpool, the fans and the players, because this is not the outcome that any of them expected in at all.
Okay, so now looking at the way the game is expected to be, now are you seeing Liverpool kind of showing that okay, yes, it might be that maybe one or two, or can I say complacency happened and we lost against you in the Premier League. Now we are back in the FA Cup. We are going to deal with you. We are going to show you that yes, we are Liverpool and we are the rest. Are you expecting them to do so?
Yes, of course they'll definitely want to show a little bit of anger.
Yeah,
and they want to get some little revenge against Wolves. But I don't think anybody will care. I don't think Wolves will care, because this is the FA Cup and versus the Premier League. Yeah. They I think they have they got the big fish in this tie. So in the FA Cup, Liverpool, they'll definitely want to go to the next round, not necessarily to have a revenge, because like I said earlier, nobody will care. So they will just want to get to the next round and see if there's the only way they can maybe go all the way and win the FA Cup this season.
Okay. Then tomorrow we have some couple of games also in the FA Cup. Mansfield Town will be hosting Arsenal. So I see this game. I know that it's going to be easy right fast now, but this is a cup game. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting a complete dominance from Arsenal. I mean, Mansfield Town is they are very far from the level
you are expecting
at which Arsenal
yes, Arsenal
right
level,
now. So we expect a total dominance and a complete complete
demolition
from Arsenal.
West Ham will be hosting Chelsea.
The same thing applies to this game as well, even though West Ham is a bit more bigger and stronger than Mansfield. Yes. They have a wonderful goalkeeper in Otto Okonkwo, who has been very fantastic this season. But Chelsea FC as well, I think they can go all the way and still demolish West Ham on a good day, on a very good day.
Okay, it's all about Premier League affair. Newcastle will be hosting Manchester City.
That's a tough word now, because Manchester City on their side, they would probably not want to use their main players in this game, because
looking at what played against Nottingham Forest.
Exactly. Yeah. They will not want to field their strong 11.
Yeah.
Because they are still hopeful of clinching the Premier League.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an opportunity for Newcastle, of which I know again Newcastle as well on their hand, they wouldn't want to actually field their best 11 now, because they still have a Champions League game to play against Atletico Madrid, which is a very important game for them. And again, they're still hopeful of going further up the table in the Premier League.
Okay.
But you definitely get to see William Osola in that game.
Okay. Fulham up against Southampton.
These are Fulham's games to win, even though Southampton is a tough team, because they're a team that have been in the Premier League for over the years, and now they're in the Championship. But then Fulham, on their hand, I think they want to come back into winning ways after that loss against West Ham last weekend. So they'll definitely have the opportunity to go to the next round as well.
Okay, Port Vale Sunderland.
Sunderland is the favorite, the bigger favorite here. Considering not just because they're in the Premier League, they've been doing relatively well. They are not close to relegation. They're not afraid. They're not in. There's no vulnerability. There's no threat of relegation. I mean, they've been they've done well this season.
Okay.
In Premier League, they've beaten big teams. They may not really have gotten to where they wish they could be, considering their performances in the early stages of the league.
Okay.
But against Portsmouth, I think is a game they will definitely want to win.
Okay. Leeds United, Norwich City.
Leeds United, the same thing applies to them as well. So I think it's an opportunity for them as well to go to the next round
After their last loss in the Premier League.
Yes, after their last loss in the Premier League, we. In as much as we give all these Premier League teams, we give them
the ingredients that are definitely
the favourites, and it's an opportunity for them to go to the next round.
Yeah.
FA Cup is one competition where you get a lot of surprises.
Definitely.
If you check the matches you've mentioned and the comments I made, I think at the end of the day, it's not going to happen the way we are saying it, because we're going to see teams that are going to be dumped out by all these smaller teams. Some of them will go a long way to maybe draw the game and then to get to penalties and then they'll win.
Definitely. Which
Leeds United, I think against Norwich is anything can happen. Even though we expect them to win, if they feel their best team, they definitely should win the game. But you hardly see a Premier League team that feels their first 11 in a FA Cup or Carabao Cup matches.
Okay, finally, another Premier League affair: West Ham Brentford.
West Ham right now, I think their momentum is very high, and then they are buzzing right now because of that win against Fulham.
Yeah,
and it's not going to be easy because Brentford, on the other hand, they are high flying right now. So, but I think it boils down to whose second 11 wants it most.
Yeah,
because definitely they are going to field their weaker teams. Yeah. So it boils down to who is going to have players who have been sitting on the bench for a long time, who are going to come in and try to show off themselves and then try to create chances and try to do something to actually make the coach consider them in Premier League matches. So it's not going to be easy, but it can go anywhere.
Okay, it can go anywhere, definitely. And if the FA Cup, as far as this weekend is concerned, we will be looking at many fixtures as like my colleague said, the Premier League side up against the smaller team. But anything can happen. It's a cup game. We are expecting surprises upon surprises, and also we are expecting big guys also to dominate, because definitely they are the big guys. As far as the start is concerned, and also what we are to expect as spectators. Thank you for staying with us, and definitely we'll be back to discuss what to expect as far as the predictions is concerned. Thank you, and we'll be back.